and welcome to this month at Orwell. Hope you've all had a nice Easter. Today, I would like to introduce you to a couple of our ladies from the ORG who have joined me today to tell you all about their roles in the ORG, which is the Orwell Residents Group, and the chat group, which is the Complaints Handling Assessment Team. So we're currently recruiting for new members to join us in these two important groups as we value our customers' input, and who better to tell you all the reasons why you should join us than Mary and Maggie.
Hello, Claire.
How are you doing today?
Not too bad, thank you.
Yeah? Been getting some sunshine?
Oh yes, as much as I can.
Absolutely. So I just wanted to ask you both about the ORG and also the chat group as well. So what was it that kind of made you want to join the ORG and the chat group?
For myself, I just wanted to give something back to become involved in something that's relatively important.
Yeah.
So that's why I joined.
So a lot of that kind of, it helps to be part of the ORG because you can...
Lots of customer service type
and you can
roles,
share that
yes.
experience, and you can also, obviously you're both customers of Orwell, so you're both, how long have you both been with Orwell for?
I've been with Orwell, it'll be 16 years on the 17th of this month.
And yourself?
And I've been a resident with Orwell for just over 7 years, and I've been a member of the ORG since I started there.
Yeah, so obviously it's a good thing to be part of the ORG because you're speaking on behalf of the customer, and you're making sure that that's what we have in mind. So how did you both hear about the face-to-face groups that we have?
If I can trust my memory, I believe I got an email just asking for volunteers, people that would be interested in joining, because a few people had left and there was a gap, so I thought, go for it.
Good. And obviously me and Michelle, we met you and we thought you were a perfect fit, and we welcomed you into our ORG. And Mary, that you were there before I arrived, weren't you?
Yes.
So tell me a bit about how you
I signed up when I actually signed up for the house to take on the tenancy there. The housing officer mentioned it to me. Then she said there is a group of volunteers, and I said, oh yes, I'll join in that, just to say thank you. I'm in social housing now, and it's giving something back, and it's
absolutely
being a good citizen, if you like.
So what do you enjoy most about these groups? So both of them, so both the ORG and the chat group, what do you both enjoy the most about being part of it?
It's nice meeting people, meeting all the other participants.
We're all characters, aren't we?
Yes,
We're a good fit.
I wouldn't say it's the fun element, it's the interesting social element. But it's good because everyone's bringing forward different ideas from different angles, and hopefully we all get it right.
At the end of the day, everything is a project, and you've got to try something to make the improvements and changes. So I think you've got to at least try. So that's what we...
I think it's nice that Orwell actually listen as well to what we put forward. We've managed to change a few things.
Okay.
Some of the things like the letters that were going out to some of the customers.
And that was for the Complaints Handling Assessment Group, wasn't it?
And they were a bit impersonal. I mean, they got the point across, obviously. So we just said, well, looking from our side, they needed to be a little bit more...
Empathetic,
and not so strict.
Yeah.
And they changed it, they listened to us. And there's been several things, hasn't there, Mary?
Yes. And we've noticed it coming along to the chat group sessions that we have, which every 2 or 3 months, something like that.
3 months, isn't it?
We've noticed the change of tone in the letters that are being sent to customers, and how much better they are in keeping up with the timescales that they say, and so it's keeping all the customers happy as well. We hope.
Yes.
Good. And what about the ORG? What do you enjoy the most about the ORG? Obviously, you said about meeting people and things like that. So what is it that you?
It's doing the scrutinies. In particular, one we did fairly recently was the voids sort of going into the houses when people had moved out. And there was quite a lot of jobs to be done in one place, and there was practically nothing to be done in the other. But we went through it and saw it, and we also saw the house that didn't have, or the property that didn't have much to have done.
And also we went back as well, didn't we, to see if those changes had been made?
Yes, and just check that they were happy with everything that Orwell had done for them, and was there anything else that we could do for them. So that was really handy.
Because obviously we asked, you know, if you were to move into this property, how would you feel? And, you know, we wanted the honest opinion from you all. So
From the tenants.
absolutely. So
yeah,
you know,
it was good being involved in the before, during and after of the property, seeing the progress. So and then, like Mary said, visiting and seeing the tenant that's in there and finding out that they were happy, that some of the things we'd suggested had been put right, and they were really content with their new homes.
good.
Because we don't get when we do these scrutinies, a lot of the them are actually done in the office at meetings rather than going out. So that's why the voice was interesting, because we got to go out for the day.
You got to see all different properties and things like that. Yeah, of course. So since joining, what changes that have been made have you been most proud of? What have you really felt that you've made a difference to?
There's so much, it's very difficult
it's all been little bits and pieces all along the way.
It's very hard to pick one specific project that we were involved in that makes you feel proud.
I think changes have been made in practically everything we've done.
Everything we've been involved in, there's been, some of them have been minor changes, others have been quite extensive changes, but...
And obviously, as a customer, that's an impact for yourselves as well. So it's something it's in your best interest to speak on behalf of the customer and to make those changes. So, that's really good. Any other things to say about the group? I mean, to be fair, why should people join ORG and chat?
Because rather than sitting back at home saying, oh, I wish this was done and I wish that could get done, come and join the ORG and you can put your point of view and, like we've just said, we get things done. So
Orwell can't do everything for everybody.
No.
But if customers know why Orwell can't do a certain thing, that's usually the answer to the question that they need. They've got an answer.
It may not be the one they want, but they've got an answer. Orwell is not infallible.
No.
It makes mistakes, we all do.
Yeah, but it's good to obviously have that inside information just so you can understand, you know, what we do and why we do what we do as well.
That's something I like as well, that I have actually learnt so much about housing policies that I had no idea existed.
Yeah, because obviously you review the policies as well, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
We've
made a lot of changes.
I've been to the
conferences as well.
Yeah, I've been to a couple of conferences and that was good as well.
Yeah, there's been some good speakings and things like that.
Very good speakers. And again, I've learnt so much.
And I've presented at certain scrutinies we've done at board, not recently, but in a couple of occasions in the past.
Yeah, because you did. You went to board, didn't you? And you, see, that's obviously a really interesting opportunity.
And it's nice to meet the board members, and they are humans, really.
I think we all have the same values working for Orwell. So it's something that we're all really passionate about. So. Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's something we all want: decent social housing with a decent landlord that will listen and with happy tenants.
Good.
And that's what we should all be aiming for, and I think that's what we help to do.
Yes, that is our aim.
I could not say that better myself.
That is our aim.
although we might not have thought that maybe at the time when we first started, that's how we all sort of feel as a whole group, I think.
Yeah.
But obviously, so we on the ORG, we meet each month at Crane Hill Lodge, our headquarters, and then chat. You said it was every
I think it's every quarter,
every quarter
we meet on chat on the Saturday morning.
Yes, a Saturday morning.
Saturday
Monday
morning.
for ORG in the
And
evening.
Saturdays.
And then
But quite a few ORG members actually joined by the teams or whatever.
Yeah, sometimes
Online. Yeah, if you can't get
yeah,
here.
of course, yeah.
If, commitments, for whatever reason, you can't actually get here physically.
Some people live a long way away.
Yeah.
But it's nice to be in person and to obviously sit in a room with people, and I hope that we, give you a good selection of biscuits and tea.
Oh yes, we get well looked after.
Good. Well, I think that's everything I'm going to ask. Anything else you want to say about the groups at all?
No, not really.
And it's good fun. I think that's what
It
if
is
you want to
good
encourage
fun.
it
It is good fun. It's not all serious and starchy. We do have a laugh every month. There's something we just end up laughing about, and it's a good group. It is worthwhile.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for coming in, both of you. It's been really lovely. And you got treated with a hot cross bun as well.
Oh, yeah.
So we like looking after our customers. So
Thank you, Maggie and Mary. If you'd like to find out more about the groups and how to contact myself, more information is in the PDF below. One more thing, this month at Orwell would not be what it is without some satisfaction survey winners. So, I'll do drum roll. Congratulations to Keith Boreham and Paul Moyes. They both completed a satisfaction survey in February and win a £100 voucher of their choice. That's everything we've got time for this month. It's been great coming into your living rooms again and giving you some updates. We look forward to speaking to you again in May. You can get in touch in a few ways by emailing comms@orwell-housing.co.uk, or you can get in touch by just DMing us across our Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all that jazz. Or you can leave a message wherever you find this video. But until next month, I've been Claire, and this was This Month at Orwell. Take care. Bye.